Hi, I'm Brad Smart, and the title of this top grading tips article is Academic Study Validates Top Grading Hiring Steps. For decades, a former president of the American Psychological Association, Dr. Robert Perloff, and I have all but begged the academic community to study top grading. And finally, there is one good, solid PhD dissertation on top grading. Dr. Michael Lawrence vetted top grading case studies in his dissertation entitled The Impact of Systematically Hiring Top Talent, a study of top grading as a rigorous employee selection bundle. I know that's a word that sounds a little weird, bundle, but I'll explain. Lawrence's dissertation runs 104 pages, and it slices and dices top grading a dozen ways, all of which are worthy of a separate top grading tips article, so there will be more articles. This article reports on just one of his key findings. As you know, top grading consists of 12 recommended hiring steps. And Lawrence's analysis concludes that all 12 have contributed to accepted methodologies showing how companies actually make money. Now, this gets a little complicated because scientific literature can be agonizing to read. So I'll greatly simplify it. All right. Basically, research on what helps make companies money shows selection bundles, meaning a combination of selection methods, are important if they do one or more of three things. And these three things have been studied forever. One is, do the bundles tap the skills and knowledge of candidates? 2, do the bundles tap the motivation and commitment of candidates? And 3, do these bundles integrate with HR strategy and business strategy? And the answer, drumroll please, yes, all 3 do. So you're going to have to actually go to the article to see a chart that has essentially X's for skill knowledge, motivation commitment, an integration of HR with execution and business strategy. And there are X's all across showing that every one of the top grading hiring steps contributes to what the research has shown makes companies money. Okay? Now that is probably no surprise at all to top graders. And if you go to www.topgradingcasestudies.com, you can read 40 case studies in which the average improvement in hiring high performers, not just hiring okay people, and hiring high performers improved from 26% to 85%. That was the average across the 40 companies. And that documentation far exceeds any sort of documentation of success that's ever been reported in the psychological literature. So I guess that's kind of a world record. Nothing shows more effectiveness, more improvement in hiring than top grading. As for making a company money, CEOs of the case studies all said, you can read them at www.topgradingcasestudies.com. You can read the quotes by CEOs saying in their own words, top grading has made the company more successful, more profitable. To be fair to what might be considered top grading's competition, testing companies and competency/behavioral interviewing companies could make a case for how their approaches meet some or all of the 3 research-based criteria. But what I have never read is a named case study in which all of management or all employees in the company were selected with their method, and their method even improved the percent high performers hired 10%, let alone 50 or 100 or 200, or what we have, 300%. So here's a conclusion. Top grading does hold the world record for academically vetted hiring methods with the best hiring success, and that success is directly linked to improved profitability of companies. Stay tuned for more articles showing which top grading hiring steps contribute the most to that success. And in the meantime, remember, top grade your team and you will top grade your profits.